I could do this. This is making me nervous. What the fuck? I nervously reach for the doorknob with one hand while steadying my other arm with the other. Place my fingers on the doorknob, slowly twisting it, and finally... Whoa! 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 Konnichiwa! Money since what's up? On to some more Tomboys Need Love to. I'm just literally hounding this game, so I'm in love with it. Oh, I love this game so much. But anyway, hopefully y'all are enjoying this series, but let's get on with this episode. Anyway, so it's great stuff, I'm loving it. Contrary to my mother's warning earlier, Chris and I arrived in class with plenty of time to spare. Most of our classmates hadn't even arrived yet. There would still be at least another 10 minutes or so before class started. Man, early again. We need to start leaving later, Chris. You want to leave later? Go by yourself. Oh, come on. You know I wouldn't leave you. I wonder. Chris pouted and turned away as I tried to address her. Another lover's quarrel? Dan, shut up. You know it's nothing like that. Really? Because that's exactly what it looks like to me. Yeah. More importantly, what's going on over there? Partly for the sake of changing the topic, I looked past the classmate, my eyes for a group of students on the other side of the room. Sophie and a couple of other girls were huddled together while one of the girls cried. Oh, that. Ellie broke up with her boyfriend. She's been like that all morning. I see. So Sophie is comforting her, huh? What a nice girl. Dan shot me a glance filled with disbelief. I tell you, Ellie is on the market, and your first thought is that Sophie is nice for comforting her? Talk about like one-track mind. You think? I'm not complimenting you. Dan's smart, man. You might fool yourself by always talking about Sophie like that, but to me who knows you, it's obvious how you really feel. I don't know what you're talking about. Burned my eyes as memories of last night this morning came flooding back. Truthfully, I knew exactly what Dan meant. It took a while, but after reflecting on it yesterday, I knew how and by whom my heart was being swayed. Even so, I wasn't ready to face the possibility. Not until I was sure of how it felt. Whatever you say, man. Anyway, even if you don't want to admit it, or won't admit it, how you really feel, you should at least open yourself up to the possibility that Sophie isn't as perfect as you claim. What do you mean? You haven't heard any of the rumors about her? So maybe eye candy for us. The other girls in our grade hate her. Apparently she's the type to sleep around, especially with the other girls' boyfriends. In fact, I've already heard people saying it's the reason why Ellie and her boyfriend broke up in the first place. You're kidding, right? There's no way that's true. Sophie isn't like that. How would you know? I just do, okay? Dan sighed and looked at me with pity. Look, I know there's just rumors, but it's not like you actually know her that well, right? Keep an open mind, that's all I'm saying. Dan's pretty smart, man. Throughout our first lesson of the day, very little information entered my mind. Also, it was interesting because in the first episode, you'll notice that there was a question mark like bullied or something like that. I can't remember the whole thing, but it was showing the other love interest, Sophie, that it said bullied or bullying or something, question mark. It was interesting. I don't know. I'm really interested in that. This is kind of hard on the voice because I suck. I don't know how to do this. Anyway, throughout our first lesson of the day, very little information entered my mind. All the way through class, I found myself staring at Sophie, thinking about what I had heard and trying to convince myself they were all just rumors. But I didn't have the resolve needed to leave it at that. Just as Dan said, I don't know Sophie that well, and she really might be that kind of person beneath the surface. I simply don't know. Oi! Kai, are you there? In there? Wakey wakey! Kai, class is over! Huh? Oh, right. Thanks, Chris. What's wrong? Trying to prolong a nice daydream? That's probably it. After all, I know you weren't focused on classwork. Yeah, something like that. Say, Chris. Have you heard any rumors about Sophie? Uh-oh. Are you kidding me, Kai? You barely acknowledge my existence and then you ask me is about that girl? Go to hell! Chris, please. I know you don't want to talk about her, but I've been thinking about something a friend of mine said all lesson. I need closure, you know, and if I don't get it, I won't be able to stop thinking about her. So either we talk now or you won't shut up about her until I do. Fine. What do you want to know? Thank you, Chris. I won't forget this. Yeah, just get on with it. Okay, so here's the thing. Dan was telling me that the girls in our grade all hate Sophie because they think she's been going around seducing their boyfriends. Is that true? Well, I don't know if she really has been doing that, but I've certainly heard some of my friends saying stuff like that. I see, so there's no actual proof or anything. Not that I know of, though. I don't actually listen for that kind of gossip anyway. And honestly, there's a long list of people who you'd be better off asking than me. You know that my friends and I don't run the same crowd as her. No, I understand. Just like you, all of your friends are forever single. Of course you wouldn't know about any boyfriend stealing going on. Oi, I'm trying to help you here. And I'm grateful for that. So about those people I should be asking. Come on, Kai, don't do this. Don't do what? Torture yourself. Either the rumors are true, and you'll be heartbroken, or they're false, and you'll get angry at the people spreading them. It's a no-win situation for you, so just keep on ignoring the rumors like you have been, okay? I shook my head. You know I can't do that. Now that I've heard this much, I'm going to obsess over them until I find the truth. Of course you are. Fine. I'll ask around for you, alright? You will? I guess, you have enough trouble talking to girls as it is, right? There's no way you'd be able to ask about something like this. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, whatever. Just remember one thing. The roles of Sophie and I were reversed. She'd never do something like this for you. Damn! What is this high textbook? I want to see what this does. Wait, oh shit, oh shit. How do I put that back? Oh shit, no, back up. Oh, the music replayed too. That's fucking funny. School dragged on endlessly as I was waiting impatiently for Chris's verdict. By spending her breaks at the other classrooms talking to the girls she knew, Chris was able to gather far more information than I would have. She gossiped naturally with other girls in our grade, moving from group to group systematically in order to fulfill my requests. Only for a few hours, Chris acted like any other girl in our grade. It was a strange sight, and not one I wanted to see again anytime soon. What a day. Acting like a stupid bimbo. They really wore me out. Do these girls have anything better to do than gossip and talk about boy bands? I've never been more ashamed of my gender. Oh shit. I kind of agree though. It's like, what the heck, man? I don't hate boy bands. It's just like, back in the day, they were insane. Yeah, girls suck. So what about Sophie? Jeez, you don't waste any time, do you? You could at least pretend to be happy to see me. I am happy to see you. Oh, because you have information that you want. That's not true. We love you, Chris! That's not true, Chris. I moved my mouse off the screen, by the way, so it's not in the way. It's not true, Chris. You're my best friend. Of course I'm glad to see you. Because we're friends, is it? Oh well, better than nothing. Chris sighed in disappointment, then took a deep breath before continuing. I'm sorry to say this, guy, but the girls I spoke to all share a similar opinion of Sophie. She steals other girls' boyfriends under the skin, then dumps the guys as soon as she's down with them. All of her boyfriends have just been superficial partners she used for her own agenda. She's a bad person, Kai. You can't trust her. With a tinge of remorse in her voice, she informed me of how two-faced my crush was in reality. Ouch, that's rough. Sylvie was the type to bewitch men without caring about them in the slightest. She would coerce them along, using to further her own agenda. But even after hearing this directly from Chris, I couldn't accept it. So that's what the girls say about Sophie. I thought she was popular and everyone loved her, but the truth is, they all talk about her behind her back, spreading vile rumors. Kai. Don't say it, Chris, please. I'm grateful for what you found out, and I don't blame you for it, but at the same time, I can't bring myself to believe it. Even other people are ready to label her like that. I'm not. Until I see it with my own eyes, or hear it straight from her mouth, I'll choose to believe that Sophie is a good person. Call me naive, idiot, if you want to, but I can't help it. It's just how I feel. A naive idiot, huh? And Chris responded to my attempt to escape reality with a wry smile. She looked up at me, happy yet clearly conflicted, and shook her head. You know, people often ask me what I see in a guy like you. You're not smart or charismatic. You have no goals, no money, no path for the future. But what they don't see is exactly this. This took a step towards me. Her lips curled up in a joyful smile filled with affection and sincerity. You may joke around a lot, but underneath that facade of sarcasm and humor, you're a sweet, kind person who believes in others. And whether that makes you naive idiot or not, it's one of the things I love most about you. Aww. Adorable. Shortly after we arrived home, I headed to the shower for quiet contemplation. After I returned to my room, still bogged down by stray thoughts of my conversation throughout the day. Just like yesterday, today I had taken out a lot of new information. Some of it wasn't unpleasant, some of it downright vexing, and it all gave me reason to think. Shit, I know I said I believe in Sophie, but I really am starting to have second thoughts about her. It's not that I don't want to believe her. In my mind, Sophie is innocent, so proven guilty, and no rumor, no matter how vile, is going to change that. But at the same time, Chris is making me realize that I don't really care for Sophie after all. Whether the rumors about Sophie are true or not, remains that she's a stranger to me. Just a pretty girl in my class who occasionally speaks to me, and nothing more. Can I really claim to have such strong feelings for a person I barely know? Down on my bed, I stared at the ceiling and zoned out. Removing Sophie from the picture for a moment, Chris is the one I should have devoted more of my thoughts to. Always seen her as nothing more than a friend, but lately, the more I indulge in her kindness, the more I think that I might love her after all. But then the question is, do I love her as a woman or as my best friend? Chris has always been right beside me. We share the same hobbies, the same interests, and we even can talk about anything with one another. God, my glasses, I'm kind of dizzy. I hate that. I've been having issues with that. Is that all it takes for two people to enjoy a relationship beyond mere friendship? Or is there still something missing, binding us to our current relationship indefinitely? You! Sorry. I hope my audio doesn't get fucked on this. It's gonna suck if I'm recording this all so far in a row. I buried my face in a pillow as I thought hard about the two girls on my mind. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized I might not necessarily be in love with either one of them. Hormones are a strange thing, and mine have been making me say and do stupid things for a long time. Damn it, how am I supposed to figure something like this out? For the time being, I'd be happy enough to know whether what I feel for Chris is love, lust, or simply friendship. But how can I? I suddenly shot wide open as I realized something. When I exited the bathroom, Chris was on her way in. She had a change of clothing in her hand, and was still wearing her school uniform. In other words, this very instant, a few rooms away from mine, Chris would be... Okay. Yes, that ought to do it. Strange laugh escaped my mouth as my lips curled up into a sinister smile. Oh no! Don't know this! There was already a quick, straightforward way to test it. I felt lust towards Chris, made possible thanks to our cohabitation. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know words. I suck. I just need to fucking... I should use Google Chrome for this shit just in case. Thinking about it rationally, it was a terrible thing to do, a complete breach of trust, something I could never take back. By this point, I already stopped thinking with my brain. Oh shit. But you're talking about it. Are you not thinking with your brain? Consciously started reliving the sensation of Chris' soft chest pressing against me. My mind was filled with questions about the female body, Chris's in particular. I wanted to see. Chris is always complaining that I don't see her as a girl. If this doesn't convince her that I do, that nothing will. So I briefly thought that. I knew that I couldn't let Chris spot me. No matter how much control my lower body had gained over me, I wasn't about to let perverse impulsion sully our relationship. I had to be stealthy. Carefully tiptoeing through the hallway, Flick made sure my mother was still preoccupied downstairs. Oh no, no please. This is going too far, dude. You're going too far. I then crept right up to the bathroom door, pressed my ear up against it and listening to signs of life, so that I could hear Chris humming to herself. She was in my shower, as difficult as it was for me to accept this was reality. Behind this door, Chris really was bathing. And all that stood between us was a door with no lock. Holy shit. Oh, this is it. Behind this door is naked and suspecting. I can do this. This is making me nervous. What the fuck? I nervously reach for the doorknob with one hand while steadying my other arm with the other. Placed my fingers on the doorknob, slowly twisted, and finally... Whoa! 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 This music, though. Whoa! Holy shit. There was Chris. Whoa. Sensors, okay. Phew. Much better. How did I get so sweaty just walking home? It wasn't that hot outside today, or it wasn't that hot outside. The door barely opened an inch. I peeked through the small gap that the bathing figure within. I stood on the steady stream of water, naked and clearly visible. Oh my god, this is help me. Her eyes remained tightly shut as she washed her face, all while running her fingers through her hair, rubbing the remaining shampoo. Come to think of it, I didn't bring any deodorant with me either. I could borrow some from Kai, but last thing I want for him to say that I even smell like a boy. Maybe I should make a trip back home after all. Just washed away the last of her shampoo of her hair. Then she removed her face from under the shower, head and wiped away the water in her eyes, after which she grabbed the conditioner, repeated the cycle. Ha! What am I thinking? Doesn't matter what I smell like. Kai is too thick to notice anyway. With her face still away from the shower head, massaged the conditioner into her hair, and gave it time to settle. At that point, she grabbed the bar of soap and began to rub over her body. So, Kai, who cares what a guy like that thinks? Even if he doesn't look at me like that. After washing her stomach, arms, and armpits, Chris rubbed her hands on the bar of soap. Both her palms soapy, Chris put the bar down and placed her hands on her chest. Oh no, please. Chris closed her eyes, her soapy palm grasped her chest. A faint moan escaped Chris' lips as Chris dug into her skin, forcefully kneading her soft breath. No, this is... Whoa! Okay, well, who needs an idiot like that anyway? He'll never understand how I feel. He doesn't even try. So why? Soap quickly washed away from Chris's hands. Even so, she continued to massage her breasts, putting more force in her fingers. No, stop! Please, god damn it! Her fingers that I would dare. Should I ever be so lucky as to touch her? Damn it, Kai. Why won't you ever call me by my full name? Is it that difficult for you to see me as a woman? I hate you so much, ha! Despite her aggravated words, Chris' face betrayed obvious pleasure as she breathing grew more enraged. No, please stop this. Coinciding with their elevated arousal, Chris finally removed one hand from her chest and began to move it. No. I know that's what the image looks like. I knew I was gonna get there. I have not. Oh no, I'm not ready. Her head slowly slid down her stomach until her fingertips reached her crotch. No. She lowered her gaze and fixated on her hand with her head face. Stupid Kai. Does this oh god. Does this look like a boy's body to you? His fingers were slightly lower and then curled around her body. Oh no. She began to move them slowly back and forth, gently rubbing her genitals. Oh. Ha! Okay. Oh no, why am I doing this? Why? Why is this a thing? No! Why am I reading this? I didn't even think. It's just red. Fuck! Why? God damn it. Okay, is this what it would take to convince you? I can't do the emotions. I don't know, man. While still kneading her breast with one hand, Heather began to move more quickly. Oh no. Adjusted her stance, her legs further apart, and hinged her body over slightly as her moans grew louder and more anxious. Kai, oh god, no! Why? No, please! I didn't mean that. This is fucking there, okay? Yes, right there. Oh no, please. That's why it's proof enough for you, isn't it? Oh no! This is so unpleasant. Thank God it's just the picture I have to censor. So please, just this once. Chris, kill. Dinner's ready. Oh no! Shudder. Just as she was nearing climax, they froze and the other words reached her ear. I too felt my heart skip beat and almost fell over, but somehow managed to keep my balance. I'll be down in a minute. Chris called out frantically, her voice several pitches higher. Usually, she quickly corrected her posture. She didn't look down at her body, rather the face different reason than before. Let out a sigh of disappointment. Crap. Served me right for doing this in someone else's house, I guess. Chris cupped some water from the shower with her hands and washed away the fluid dripping from her face. Then finally stepped out of the shower. Oh, please. Why? Why am I doing this to myself? Second night to get now over. I wake up to find myself still thinking about Chris and about what happened last night. While shaming myself by giving in to my desire to pick on Chris, bore witness to a beautiful yet unexpected act and overheard many things that I shouldn't have. Yeah, no shit, dude. To make matters worse, Chris was interrupted partway through. We were both summoned downstairs, giving us little time to recover before facing one another. Had my erection onto the table, and Chris raised her gaze whenever our eyes met. Every time I looked at her, I was reminded of what I saw, and it became even harder to quell my arousal. Needless to say, it was an incredibly awkward dinner. God damn it. I can't believe I actually did that. There's no excuse for what kind of behavior Chris is a guest here, and I completely betrayed her trust. Then again, the words Chris spoke, or rather, the name escaped her lips, gave me reason to pause. Those things she was saying while touching herself, that was just because I'm the guy she's closest to, right? She doesn't have any other male friends, so she just really thought of me? That's gotta be it. There's no way Chris would actually think about me that way. Is there? Oh god, more censorship. Last night, for the first time, well, Chris, no. Oh god. The image of her naked body was seared into my mind. I couldn't get the picture out of my head, nor did I want to. Her soft, surprising, sizable chest, her cute pink nipples, her toned yet slender body. While she didn't possess the curvy adult body of a girl like Sophie, Chris was definitely more attractive and feminine than I gave her credit for. How did Chris grow up so much without me realizing it? I know I tease her about being a tomboy, and she does still act like one, but even so, it's the thought in my mind that Chris is becoming a beautiful woman. Whoa! I shook my head and sighed audibly. This is just sad. I'm thinking about Chris way too much. I need to get my head on straight and... Rise and shine, Kai! Breakfast is almost ready and... Oh? She entered my room with a smile on her face and jovial toned voice. The one our eyes met, however, she stopped in her tracks. You're awake already? How disappointing. The one day you woke up on time just had to be the day I came to wake you up. And it looks like your eyes aren't the only part of your body that has started to move. Follow Chris's gaze. No, no. Indulging my thoughts of what I saw last night. My ears were aroused once more. Seeing my face so early in the morning had that kind of effect on you? Body did it. You dirty boy. No, wait, I can explain. I was ever doing that. It's a physiological reaction that all guys have sometimes, okay? And relax, Kai. I'm 18, I know what morning. Though, the first time I've ever seen it. Well, they recovered my erection with the hands. Even if I had pants on and a blanket over the top of mine, it was still embarrassing. Killjoy. Pervert. I'm a healthy adult woman. There's nothing wrong with me taking a look. Anyways, as much as I'd like to stay here and watch you awkwardly squirm around, I think I'd better take my a quick shower before going for breakfast. See you in a minute. Wait, hold on a second. I called out to Chris' reflex. A thought popped into my head. Chris mentioned of going to the shower. I was going to recall one of the things she said last night. I don't think you should barge in here like this again. It's improper for a girl to enter a guy's room like this. Huh? What are you talking about? Since when do you care if I'm in your room or not? No, it's just, I'm happy for you to be there with me, but, well, we're both 18, I'm a guy and you're a girl. Already makes it sketchy enough that we're living under the same roof. So please be more mindful of yourself, Christine. Oh, shit! Her face! Her face! I just, silence. Just stared at me in shock as not only acknowledged our difference in sex, but also called her by her full name for the first time in many years. Why'd you ever call me by my first name? Is it that difficult for you to see me as a woman? Stupid Kai. Does this look like a boy's body to you? Much like I suspected that Chris felt uneasy, being treated like a member of the same sex. I always thought it's just a shallow feeling, a slight annoyance, or maybe an inside joke. Watching last night, I finally realized just how deeply my words hurt her. You idiots! You're just realizing that now? Get dressed and come down for breakfast. With a smile on her face and tears forming in the corners of her eyes, Chris quickly spun around and closed the door behind her. Her expression wasn't quite what I expected, and my own face was undoubtedly red. But even so, I didn't regret what I said. Embarrassing or not, a small assurance was the very least I could offer Chris, and it brought a smile to her face. Then it was all worthwhile. Alright, I think we're going to end the episode there. Wowzers! That was insane. So yeah. Wow. I don't even know. But, if y'all enjoyed, that's great. And remember, comment, rate, subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video, Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and remember, as always, stay awesome, runners. I'm so out of it. Jenny! Mwah. Man, that was crazy.